I'm using voice transcription for this because I don't really like typing. And honestly, I'm still not sure how to explain what happened to me. This was about 6 or 7 years ago. My life's been chaotic since then, but this memory never faded. It all started on New Year's Eve. Back then, I was dating my ex, Duda. We were driving home late after a party. It was well after midnight. The roads were empty. It had snowed earlier, so everything was icy and quiet. Duda was half asleep in the passenger seat. I had the heater blasting and loud music just to stay awake. We were about 10 minutes from her place when it happened. 1 second, the road was completely empty. The next, there was a woman standing in the middle of the street. She wasn't crossing. She was facing my car, like she'd been waiting. I slammed the brakes before my brain even caught up. Then I saw the knife, a huge kitchen knife hanging by her side. My headlights hit her face full on. She looked like she was crying, or screaming, or both. I swerved to avoid her, and she lunged at the car. I heard metal hit metal. The tires lost grip. We spun on the ice and stopped facing the opposite direction. Duda was screaming, and then I saw her again. She was still there, about 30 feet away, limping toward us, screaming in a way that didn't sound human. Her clothes were torn, her hair was wild, and there was nothing behind her eyes. She looked dead. When she was about 15 feet away, instinct kicked in. I hit the gas. She jumped. She landed on the hood of my car. She was stabbing the windshield over and over, her face inches from mine, screaming without words. Her eyes never left me. I swerved as hard as I could. On the third swing, she fell. We didn't stop. We never told anyone. There was no blood, no missing person, nothing on the news. And my ex? She forgot about it in 2 days. Years passed. I moved to New York for work. I met one of my closest friends in college, Garrett. He moved back to Hong Kong after graduation. We stayed close. This last New Year's Eve, I went to a rooftop party in Brooklyn. Around 11:30 p.m., I met a girl. Her name was Mitra. She said people called her My Tree. We talked. We danced. We kissed at midnight. By 12:30, we were back at my apartment. She stayed the night. The next morning, she was gone. But my door was still locked. Her clothes were gone from the dryer. The shirt I lent her was gone. There was no way out, and I didn't even have her number. That afternoon, I felt a strange urge to call Garrett. We caught up. Then he said something that froze me. He met a girl the night before. Same situation. She vanished in the morning. Her name? Mitra. He started listing details. San Diego, painter, used to do graffiti, birthday, April 28th. I stopped him. Does she have a cat named Mia? Silence. Then he said yes. He showed me pictures. It was the same girl. Here's the problem. He met her in Hong Kong. I met her in New York. Hong Kong is 13 hours ahead. There was no possible way for her to be in both places. The math doesn't work. We never saw her again. We searched online. Nothing. No social media. No records. And now New Year's Eve is coming again. The more time passes, the more real it feels. Because I know one thing for sure. She wasn't a dream. She wasn't a hallucination. She slept in my bed, and she vanished from a locked apartment. So maybe I didn't survive New Year's Eve once. Maybe I met something that doesn't belong to time. Or maybe I slept with a ghost.